All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my Green Bay Packers. I am feeling so good about this team next season. Obviously, the big question mark right now is surrounding Aaron Rodgers. Now, we don't have any official news, but I have no reason to believe, honestly, that Aaron Rodgers won't be the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers next season. I have no reason to believe. Why not? Why not run it back? And even from like an ego perspective from Aaron Rodgers, why would you want that to either be your last season in the NFL or your last season as a Packer? No. Aaron Rodgers loves the Packers, and I know a lot of fans, for some reason, and honestly, it's actually not even a bad reason because Jordan Love does seem legit. But you have a several-time MVP, a Super Bowl champion quarterback in Aaron Rodgers under contract. Let's run it back. Let's make our tweaks. Let's make our tools. Let's have a good draft. Let's have a good free agency. Let's improve as players and as coaches. And let's make one final run. All right? Rodgers, all I need for him to do is to get back to near MVP form. We don't need 340-yard and 4-touchdown Aaron Rodgers anymore. That's why you surround him with guys like Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, Christian Watson, hopefully a great pass-catching tight end, a veteran wide receiver. We'll talk about all that in today's video, but before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. If you want more Packers videos, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and let me know down below. I'm going to actually honestly just make Packers videos regardless because it is my favorite team. Now, the big thing is improving your current roster, all right? We'll talk about the tweaks in just a second, but obviously certain players, certain coaches, they didn't live up to what we needed them to live up to this past season, and that's got to be improved. So, that'll come with time, but the good news is Green Bay is becoming more flexible. All right, they created $16.1 million of salary cap space within the last week or so, thanks to restructuring of contracts in Preston Smith and Jair Alexander. Now, the big question outside of the quarterback position is we have the draft and free agency relatively soon. All right, we'll talk about the draft firsthand because I've been seeing some interesting mock drafts. I'm not quite sure what direction Green Bay is going to go in. I've seen some going Jordan Addison. I don't mind that draft pick. The one contingency is, the Packers haven't selected a wide receiver in the first round since 2002. But Addison definitely has that superstar potential. He has great body control, and they might decide to run with him. So, if I'm a betting man, I don't necessarily think the Packers are going to go with wide receiver in the first round because Christian Watson literally looked like a stud. He looked like an absolute stud. All right, and I like Romeo Doubs, and I think there are plenty of veteran free agent wide receivers out there that Green Bay can target to just, bolster it, to just add some consistency, right? All right. Now, I recently saw a mock draft, I believe it was CBS, and they had at 13 going Alabama defensive back Brian Branch. I love it. The SEC reigns supreme. The SEC is by far the best conference in college football for a good reason. They have NFL-ready players coming out everywhere, every single season. And I think there's a very good argument to be made that Branch is the best safety in the draft class. It's kind of be like, Swiss Army knife guy in the right place at the right time, a playmaker, offers you a lot of versatility, hopefully a lot of reliability, and certainly has the athleticism. That's one kind of point I want to really hit home here with the Packers this year is I want to get more athletic. I want to get more athletic, and I want to get more explosive, just like Christian Watson. I seriously, and I know a lot of Packers fans feel the same way. In fact, I'm sure most Packers fans feel the same way. Christian Watson's the truth. All right, he's absolutely the truth. Branch, this past season, 13 games, he had 90 tackles, 14 of those were for loss, 7 pass defenses, 2 interceptions, and 3 sacks. He's a jack of all trades. He's a great playmaker. All right, now coming in at number 15, Oregon State tight end Luke Musgrave. And I got to say, I really like it. I really do. I know there is Sometimes you have question marks going into the draft, taking a tight end in the first round. But he is a big, fast tight end. All right, he can certainly catch a lot of passes, and I think, it's something I don't even really remember the last time Aaron Rodgers had a reliable tight end on his team. I mean, I don't want to speak out of hand here, out of pocket, but like it might have been Jermichael Finley when he was healthy. So a tight end is extremely important, regardless if it's the first round of the draft, the second round of the draft, third round, or free agency. I love my man Robert Tonyan, absolutely, but you got to look at the safety position and you got to look at the tight end position as far as the two most important things that the Green Bay Packers need. All right. Now, outside of that, you could go with a veteran tight end. Once again, it's a very deep tight end draft with a lot of talent, so I don't necessarily see that being the case. But I wouldn't be surprised. There's some cats out there. It is a pretty deep tight end class in free agency as well. Hayden Hurst comes first to mind. But really, a tight end, a veteran wide receiver, and a safety, those are my big three pressing needs for this Packers squad. Guys, I'm seriously so excited about this upcoming season. I know right now, I think national media has a big part to play in it because it's like, yeah, all right, where's Aaron Rodgers going? Is he going to the Jets? The Raiders just got shut down within the last 7 days. Is he going to the Jets? I don't think that's going to happen. I really do not think that's going to happen. So, to me, Aaron Rodgers gives the Packers the best possible chance, and he's under contract. And that's why they signed him to the contract. So I know every Packer player, every guy in the front office and the management, etc., they all want the Packers to win. They all want them to succeed. And I know Aaron gives us the best shot at it. The good news is, even if something else was figured out and Aaron Rodgers comes out and says, I think he's on the McAfee show tomorrow after the darkness retreat. If he's out of here, if he demands a trade or whatever it is, I love Jordan Love. Like, seriously, I thought he looked phenomenal in the Philadelphia Eagles game when he came in and filled in. And I think long term, he's going to be a good quarterback. Seriously, from this time last season to right now, it seems like the Packers fully believe that Jordan Love has enough talent to come in as a starter and get this team to wins. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, kind of the big thing is what's going on at the QB. Then we got free agency, we got the draft, all this stuff coming up. I know the Super Bowl ended within the last month, but football offseason worked pretty fast. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. And that's it for today. So be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, but most importantly, drop some comments down below.